Over the weekend, it appears that the Browns have decided on their offensive coordinator. No official announcement yet, but everybody, multiple sources saying that the Browns will be hiring Ken Dorsey as their offensive coordinator. That one from Scott Petrak, so let's welcome in Scott Petrak. He is Browns beat reporter for the Elyria Chronicle-Telegram as well as brownzone.com. And Scott, we were talking, it's not a sexy pick, but there were a lot of teams that were looking for offensive coordinators, and Dorsey has had some success as an offensive coordinator and a quarterback coach.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's got familiarity here, right, after being quarterback here in the, late aughts. 0-3 as a starter. I think it was 2008. And I kind of like his pedigree. Worked with Cam Newton when Cam Newton was the MVP of the league and went 15-1 and took the Panthers to the Super Bowl. Had a lot of success with Josh Allen and the Josh Allen progression, right, from a raw guy until, to the MVP candidate he's become as a quarterback's coach and then as a coordinator last year. Buffalo had a lot of success with Dorsey calling the plays and the coordinator in 2022. Obviously, it didn't end well, but I think there's reasons to have some optimism. And like we talked about, so much more goes into it than just you can put on paper, right? Oh, he's got this resume. It's, can he run meetings? Can he get along with the rest of the staff? How does he fit with Kevin Stefanski? How is he in the quarterback room with those guys? Do they appreciate him? So we're not going to know any of that, but I think Ken Dorsey is just as good as about anybody that the Browns had on their list.
All right, so to your point about the success that he had, Mina Kimes, ESPN, tweets this out. Bills offense through Week 10 under Ken Dorsey. Third in the NFL in DVOA, first in success rate, third in EPA per play, fourth in quarterback QBR, quarterback rating, third in yards per play, second and third down conversion percentage, third in red zone efficiency. So all really good stats. Obviously, they look, fans are looking at it and say, well, they were 5-5. They ended up going on a run. The offense improved. There, as you said, there's a number of things that go into it. The offense was pretty good with them. They just kept turning the ball over.
Yeah, and Josh Allen turned the ball over. I think he had a league-high 11 interceptions at the time of Dorsey's firing. And, is all that on the coordinator? No. Is the coordinator responsible for some of it? Maybe. The whole team had a bunch of turnovers. The whole offense had a bunch of turnovers. They did go through a stretch where they hadn't scored over 26 points, and it had been the longest stretch in like 5 seasons. So things were going sideways in Buffalo, right? But it wasn't just about Ken Dorsey. There were grumblings about head coach Sean McDermott, right? There were a lot of issues there. But sometimes you're just looking to make a change and try to get a spark. And that's the way McDermott went. But I don't know if that's necessarily an indictment on the bigger picture of Ken Dorsey.